Hi, my name's Gavin. My website's hickorygolf.co.uk. Today I'm just actually making a new shaft for this mashie, which is about the equivalent of a modern 7-iron. So what I've done is I've got a large piece of hickory wood and I've cut it into about an inch square piece, probably about 40 inches long, something like that. And the thing I use is what's called an archer's rest. This is an archer's rest. It's a long piece of wood with a V groove cut all the way down it. And right at the bottom there's a peg that sticks up, which you rest the shaft against. And what you do is you place the shaft when it's square into the rest, and then with a hand plane, this is quite a big hand plane, but often I'll use a very small hand plane that I can fit in my hand very well. And you simply turn the square piece, the lath as it's called, in the rest and plane down one of the corners and turn and plane and turn and plane, and basically just keep going. And it takes probably about 20 minutes or so before you've got a shaft or something that starts resembling a golf shaft. So now I've given this shaft more or less its first going over, as it were, but it's still quite thick. So I'm going to plane it down a little bit more on all sides. When planing a shaft, the thing you have to watch out for is which way the wood grain is lying. So what you'll see is V's in the wood, and what you must do is plane as if you're going with the point of the V, because if you go against it then you'll start tearing into the wood and it'll rip up. But what you'll often find is that on one side of the shaft the V's will be pointing one way, and on the other side they'll be pointing the other way. That's how the wood has been cut from its major piece. The other thing you have to do, of course, when you're making a shaft is make the piece that goes into the head, and really it's just a tapered cone shape, but it takes a little bit of practice to get it nice and uniform so that it fits snugly into the head. Another thing you have to be aware of when making and fitting a shaft is that you can fit them the wrong way round. So what you have to do is look at which way the grain is running on the end here, because what you want is that the lines of grain are actually going in line with the shot, so at perpendicular attitude to the actual blade of the club head, and that's so that the shaft will be strong and won't break as easily when you hit it. Sometimes you can see old clubs where the grain is running in a different direction, and they've obviously been reshafted by somebody who really didn't know which way round to fit the shaft. If you'd like to see a picture of this club when finished, please check out my Facebook account. And if you have any questions about shaft making, or you have a club and you'd like it reshafted, you can always get in touch with me through my website, which is hickorygolf.co.uk, or drop me an email at info@timewarpgolf.com. Thanks for watching,